Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to 5 Questions With. Last week we had some amazing guests on the show, and boy, did we deep dive into their worlds. But here's the best part. We also uncovered their fun and playful sides. Our host, Scott Fullerton, has a treat for you today. You see, 5 Questions isn't just about serious stuff. We like to keep it light and quirky too. We ask questions that let our guests show their wonderfully unique and playful sides. Imagine this. What would they do if they woke up as a squirrel one day? Or what's their favorite ice cream flavor that describes their personality? It's all about bringing out their hidden quirks and having a blast along the way. We believe that even the most successful and accomplished individuals have a fun side, and we're here to celebrate that. So get ready to witness the fun and playful side of our extraordinary guests. You'll laugh, you'll smile, and you might just discover a thing or two about them that you never knew. So sit back, grab a drink, and get ready for the show.
All right, everyone. If it's Tuesday, it's time for another 5 Questions With. Back in the studio with me, the amazing Bret Parker is here. We talked with her last week, and if you missed the interview, be sure to check the link below. She has 2 incredible films out. Through the Windows, an amazing documentary about a gay bar in San Francisco that was one of the very first ones known to open up their windows to the public and kind of let our life be exposed to everyone like it should be. And her newest film out it premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival in 2022. Now, hopefully, in contention for Best Animated Short at the Oscars. Heat is now playing. When we're going to give the links out later on. Bret Parker, welcome back to the Left is Right Show. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's so good to see you.
Good to talk again. Such a great interview we had mere minutes ago, but for us, it's been at least 5 days here. So let's talk about some 5 questions. You ready to play?
Yes.
All right. Question number 1 for you, Bret. We talked in your interview. You started off as a dancer choreographer. If you had to animate a dance off between 2 Pixar characters, who would you like them to be, and who do you think would win?
Oh boy, that's a good one. Okay, let's see. To make it a weird mashup, let's do May from Turning Red
Nice.
and Merida from Brave. And
Very good.
I think May would win.
Probably. I think you're right there. All right. Very good. All right. Question number 2. We also talked about you're an accomplished voice actor now, starting with the babysitter Carrie in The Incredibles. Do you have a voice that rolls around in your head all the time, just from doing all these voices? And who would you like to babysit Pete from your Pixar characters?
Oh, goodness, I don't know. I do a lot of young boy voices, but I don't necessarily have one always rolling in my head. And I don't know who I'd want to babysit.
I would take one of the monsters from Monsters Inc. They would take it under
Oh,
their wing.
yeah. That's good. That's good. I like that.
Very cool. All right, question number 3. We talk about your amazing work, 26 years at Pixar, so that's why all these questions are kind of geared there. If you could swap lives with any character from a Pixar film for just a day, who would you like to swap lives with, and what mischief would you get up to?
Oh, I think I'd want to swap lives with Eve from Wall-E because then I would get to like fly around and
Right?
and
That
like
would be
experience,
amazing.
like that would be amazing. I want to be able to fly, so that would be cool. I'd be Eve.
That is a great choice. I love that. All right, question number 4. We mentioned it briefly in the interview. One of the films you worked on was Ratatouille. I'm a huge foodie. What's your best dish you make? Or if you don't cook, what's the best dish your wife makes or your favorite restaurant in San Francisco?
Oh, I love to cook. I cook almost every night.
Yes.
Ooh, let's see. I think I do a pretty mean pasta bolognese, so maybe I'll go with that one.
Nice. That sounds yummy. Gets me hungry just thinking about it.
I know, right? Yeah, me too.
All right, question number 5. We mentioned Monsters Inc. It was such a fun look at your childhood fears and phobias. What fear or phobia did you have, or do you still have, or how did you get over it, or what are you still afraid of?
Oh my gosh, I was terrified of the dark and of like, so that's perfect reference, Monsters Inc. My closet at night was like, I didn't want to walk past it. I was like absolutely terrified of it. And thank God I just outgrew it, I think. So that's good. And or maybe Monsters Inc. helped me.
There you go. That is one of our first phobias. That is for sure. Well, Bret Parker, you made it through 5 questions. Thank you very much for that, my friend.
Thank you.
All right. Well, guys, like I said, you have to check out both these films. Through the Windows, an amazing look at one of the first gay bars to really open itself up out to the public and let people get a peek behind the curtain there. It's absolutely amazing. And of course, Pete tells an amazing story of Brett's wife, a little snippet of her life. It has baseball involved and identity issues and all the fun things you want to see in animated films. So, Brett, thank you for making those. Let everyone know where they can find your amazing production company and where they can find these films and maybe even follow you on social media.
Yeah, great. So you can find Through the Windows at our production at company at www.artfarm.com. And then Pete, we have a website, Pete the Film. We have Facebook. It's an Instagram account, and the film is actually currently out on YouTube for a limited time.
That's amazing. All right, Bret Parker, stay on the line for me. Guys, if it's Tuesday, we always have another 5 questions with our fantastic guest from last week. Look for us here every Tuesday, and we hope you have a great rest of your week. Talk to you later, everyone. Bye-bye. All right, everyone. If it's Tuesday, it's time for another 5 questions with. I'm so excited to have back with me in studio Michael Mott. If you missed our interview last week, be sure to check out the link below. We talked all about his amazing projects. Michael is one of my favorite composers, musicians, singer, songwriter. He does it all. But we're going to play a little 5 questions. Are you ready, Michael?
I sure am.
All right. Well, one of the things I love about you, not only do we both have a love for music, you're a fellow foodie. If music had a flavor, what would it be and why?
Oh my gosh, it depends what the song is, right? It has every flavor. It depends. It's like it's the if you know New York, it's the 9th Avenue / Restaurant Row of music, right?
Well, give me a holiday pairing with the Christmas show that we have coming up in December.
Ooh. So what is the food flavor of my Christmas show?
Yes.
Oh, it's giving a spiked apple cider. Absolutely.
I love that.
With it's giving like, if we have a vegan option for those who don't eat meat. We have a nice warm holiday. It's a holiday cake is what it is, actually. It's just a holiday cake with an apple cider with a blanket over you. That's what my holiday show is.
Cider's my favorite. You can keep your pumpkin spice. It's all right in food.
I don't need pumpkin spice.
I don't like it in a drink at all. But
No.
yeah, I'm cider all the way, my friend.
So
Good on you for that.
Yeah, and I'll give you 2 cinnamon sticks.
There you go. I've been addicted. I'm such a coffee addict. I talk about it in my social all the time. I sprinkle cinnamon every day in my coffee grind.
Same.
I love the flavor. It's so good.
Same.
Isn't it make it so good?
I put it in the like the beans in the grind.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
that's what I do. Same thing. Every time. And then I mix up with vanilla or hazelnut, and I have a bunch of different grinds that I do.
Well, now we're getting too crazy. Now we're getting crazy.
There you go. Now we're going crazy.
No.
All right. Question number 2. We talk about your amazing music. If you could have 3 artists, other than those you've worked with, because you work with everybody, cover one of your songs, I want you to pick one to cover one, a singer from the past, a singer from the present, and a future up-and-coming singer.
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. So a singer from the past who's like no longer with us to sing one of my songs?
Yes, that'll cover one of your songs.
Aretha Franklin.
Nice.
She can sing one of my songs. She can sing More Than Me or The Wild Ones from my album Abandoned Heart. Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Maybe The Wild Ones.
Present day singer, who would you choose? I think I know, but
Mariah Carey can absolutely sing Christmas Will You Stay.
I love it. And up and coming future performer, a younger performer that's just getting better each year, who'd you like to sing and what?
Well, they're not really up and coming. They're like a thing now, but they kind of are exploding right now. Troye Sivan.
There you go.
Troye Sivan, I have like 40 songs that he can sing at any moment. Any of the pop stuff that he can do, and actually like reimagine for his own style that like, oh, I would love to be in a studio with him. I'm like majorly crushing on Troye Sivan lately. I
remember watching him back in his YouTube days. Remember him back in the TikToks and before TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. I'm obsessed with his new album, and I love just his vibe and who he is as a person and what he stands for. I would love to work with him.
He would.
I was great. Like the other day, I was like, should I slide into his DMs? I was like, should I do that? But he has 100. He has 50. He has 100. He has something millions of followers that I was like, I'll get lost. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but once he hears one of your songs, he'll be there.
Forget the songs. So. Once he meets me, come on.
Well, okay, there you go. That's a whole other show altogether.
I don't want to lead with the songs. There you go. Like me.
Well, speaking of that, let's kind of go in a different direction here. Question number 3. We've had singer-songwriter reality shows before, but if you had to go outside of music, would you rather compete on a reality dancing show, a survival show, a craft show, a foodie show, or a dating show?
I actually auditioned for a dating show, believe it or not, when like maybe 4 years ago, and it was like a best friends, as a guy and a man and a woman go out on a date, and then the concept of the show was the camera follows each of them separately, and then the next morning there's like 6 couples that all sit in a living room together and debrief their entire date. And you're with your best friend and you're with everyone else's best friend and you all talk. And so my best friend and I went on it together at the audition. We got a call back, but we didn't get it.
That would be
probably that. I wouldn't want to dance. I wouldn't want to eat. I wouldn't want to craft. And I would not want to write. I've been asked before, like, you should go on Songland. Remember that show? I was obsessed with it. I don't know. Maybe I would do like a Songland actually. Now I would, maybe. But I don't know. The dating sounds so, because it's all like none of it's real. I don't believe any of it's real. I believe like they make it happen. They're like, oh, you should get up and go and say something offensive about his sister or something, and then like you're playing a character.
I love Nikki Glazer's a comedian. She hosts that Fuckboy Island or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And she was on some talk show there, and she basically said the guys are just there for the money. They don't care. I mean, if they get a hot hookup, they don't. Yeah. It's all about.
It's a following, it's branding, it's platform.
Exactly.
It's the contemporary version of like staying in the news and being relevant.
Right. All right. Question number 4. I've talked about, I love Christmas movies, my favorite thing. You have this great, amazing Christmas show coming up at Green Room in New York City on December 2nd. Your buddy, Jeremy Jordan, was in a Hanukkah movie. If you were to star in a romantic Hallmark movie, what type of movie would it be and who would be your co-star?
Oh, well, let's just say Troye Sivan. And it would be
like it.
It would be called Meeting of the Musical Minds.
Nice. I like.
And it would take place. We'd both be on vacation in Italy, and we'd run into each other and like, oh, I know you. I know your music. Yeah. And then we'd like go into the studio, and then we'd like go into the studio. You know what I mean?
Bomb chicka bomb bomb. I like it.
Ready?
All right. Very nice. Question number 5, Michael. I have you in your music studio here. You did such great work there. Of course, we talked about all your compositions, your singing, your songwriting. You teach lessons. You do it all. If you could describe your personality in just 3 notes or chords, what would they be?
This is silly. I could give you the serious answer of like a... that's not really me right now. More, I'm not like. That's me right now.
Perfect. I love that. That's a great way to wrap up 5 questions. Michael Mott, I love you. Thanks so much for coming back on Left of Straight Show. Let everyone know where they can find your amazing website and follow you on social media.
Yes, you can go to michaelmott.net, not com. Someone else owns it. Or you can go to Instagram at Michael_Mott.
Terrific. Stay on the line for me. Guys, again, if you missed my full interview with Michael, we talk about all of his great projects. We talk about this upcoming Christmas show in the Green Room on December 2nd. Check the link below. We appreciate you tuning in. And if it's Tuesday, it's time for another 5 Questions With. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Left of Straight Show. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast distributor, and please give us a 5-star rating so more listeners can find us. You can follow us on social media, and be sure to check out our website, www.leftofstraightradio.com, for contests and other news and information. See you next week.